is about your story, about your kidney stone, and we're going to talk today about everything you wanted to know about kidney stone, how to get rid of kidney stone, how to prevent kidney stone, what are the signs and symptoms of kidney stones, what's the prevalence of kidney stones, everything you wanted to know about kidney stone, Captain Brian. Today is your day.
I didn't want to know a damn thing about kidney stones.
Nobody does.
I didn't want a kidney stone. It wasn't something I asked for. This little sucker was in there and he was hiding and didn't want to come out.
I knew about that sucker. We got the CAT scan on Captain Brian. He came to my office. We got the CAT scan. I told him it's a small stone.
No, let's start from the beginning.
Okay.
Okay. So what happened was I freaking feel like something's in there. And I said, Doc, I don't know what's going on. I got to come see you. I got this little itch. I got this, like, whatever. It was like an itch or a tingle and it wasn't bad.
Yeah.
I was okay with it.
Yeah.
But for some reason, the day that I was coming to see you, as I was driving, the thing mule kicked me in the. It literally.
Yeah, I remember that.
I remember that. The freaking
that was 4 months ago.
Yeah, in the
4
back.
months ago.
In the back, and I was like, Doc, I can't make it.
Yeah.
I was ordering a Dunkin' Donuts. In the middle of ordering coffee, I just drove right away.
Yeah.
Literally, I drove right away, and then I was trying to get here, but then the pain got so bad. I was like, I gotta pull over. You said, no, just drive here.
Come over.
Get here, Brian. Get here. You kept telling me. I'm like, all right. And I was sweating and I felt like I was gonna throw up.
Typical sign and symptoms of kidney stone. The pain comes and goes, and you feel like somebody is stabbing you in the back.
Oh my God, I felt like it.
The pain in men goes all the way to your testicle, all the way to your nuts.
Yeah.
I mean, the pain is sharp. You feel like a little bit nauseous. You feel a little nauseous.
That's what I felt like.
Yeah.
Like something was
typical.
Just. It's a different pain.
Yeah.
It wasn't like I cut my hand or like it burned.
No.
It was some kind of pain inside.
You feel like something inside is ripping you.
Yeah.
Yes. 16 years ago, I had my first kidney stone. I was in Boston at that time, and about 12 years ago, another stone. But today, it's all about Captain Brian. It's not about my stone.
No, I want to hear about your stone, too.
No,
hey, Tammy, how are you? Julie, what's going on? Thanks for watching the Captain's Log. It's been a while since I've had Dr. Daller back. And I'm very happy to have him. And we're talking about, while you were gone, the kidney stone I passed. But you knew about this about 4 months ago.
What did we do? We got a CAT scan on you. And that CAT scan essentially takes slices of your body like a salami. And we saw that stone was left already in the kidney, went down the tube that's called the ureter, and was ready to come to the bladder. As a matter of fact, that CAT scan showed that it's most likely already in the bladder.
Yeah.
But I told you, I don't think so. I don't think it's in your bladder. I think it's ready to come to the bladder, but it's not there yet. And I told you it's about 6 millimeter. And the stone exactly that you passed was 6 millimeter stone.
Damn it! It felt like a freaking rocket ship shooting out.
It surely felt like a brick was coming down.
Yeah.
But
I'll tell you the whole story. It didn't just come down.
Yeah, tell me.
No, oh, you want to?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so over the course of 2 months.
Yeah.
I knew it was still in there.
Yeah.
I had a little bit of the pain, but not excruciating for months.
Right.
And I was, well, you would know if you passed it. I'm like, I don't know, I must have passed it. It can't be still sitting there.
Right.
And you said to me, no, you'll know when you pass it. So I'm going to the bathroom.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, boom, something starts coming out. And I know that's not pee.
Yeah.
I'm like, what is going on?
Yeah.
Right? But then I ran out of pee.
Yeah.
And it got stuck.
Yeah.
It literally just stayed in the middle.
In the urethra. The thing you urinate from.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right down. Yeah. And then if I walked, it hurt.
Yeah.
If I sneezed, it hurt.
Yeah.
Like it was just in the middle.
Ready to come out.
Ready to come out. So then I'm like, oh my God, I'm panicking. Like I'm sweating.
Yeah.
The pain wasn't intense while I wasn't moving. But if I took a step, it felt like they were jabbing me right in the freaking in the genitals.
Yeah.
Right? So then I drink. I remember you said you better drink a lot of water.
Flush.
So I drank literally like 3 20-ounce things of water.
Yeah.
And then about 45 minutes later, I start peeing again.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I hope I have enough pressure.
Yeah.
So I start peeing, and it's spraying all over.
Of course.
Because it couldn't spray.
Of course.
It's like a garden hose.
Like a garden hose. If you're putting anything in the middle, it's going to spray to the sides.
Yeah. So it was spraying. I'm like, oh my God, it's definitely a kidney stone.
Yeah.
Because then I'm thinking it's stuck in there.
Yeah.
I didn't know at the time, right? So then I'm going, boom, it hits the toilet, and I thought literally, I dropped a brick. Yeah. I had no idea that it was going to be.
And you hear the sound. You hear the sound. Oh, yeah.
I had no clue.
What a great feeling.
Because I was
it's like
fine.
delivering a baby.
After that, I was pretty
That's
good.
as close as you get to delivering a baby.
Yeah, I was pretty good after that. It took 24 to 36 hours for me to have like not pain because
Yes.
it must have cut me up a little.
Correct.
That little sucker.
It's like a razor blade.
It's like a piece of coral.
Yes, it is.
I had no clue.
It looks like a piece of coral.
Yeah, it's
looks
right
like-
there.
Yeah.
You see that
Yeah.
thing right there?
Yeah.
That's my little trophy.
Yeah. In a sandwich bag. Of
Yeah,
course.
in a sandwich
what
bag.
else? Where else would Captain Brian put it in?
Yeah, you know, you never know.
So, Captain Brian, kidney stone are extremely common. 1 in 8 American is going to develop in his lifetime kidney stones. Men get more kidney stone than women, but in states like Florida, where it's very hot and humid and we sweat a lot and we don't drink enough, dehydration, both men and women get kidney stones. Number one thing that you need to think about with kidney stone is drink plenty of fluids. We'll talk about what diet you should avoid, what you should drink and what you should not drink. But just the gist of it, you really have to hydrate yourself a lot. Historically, you know, kidney stone, even when you go to Egypt, have you been in Egypt before?
I have not.
No, me too. But when you go to Egypt and you see the mummies, you know the mummies there?
Yes.
Some of these mummies had kidney stones. So you're talking about 6,000 years ago, they had kidney stones already.
Really?
Yes, of course. They had kidney stones. And kidney stone, I mean, throughout history, Roman time, Greek time, the rule of thumb is if you don't have to do surgery, you don't do surgery. Surgery is only if it's absolutely necessary.
And the absolute necessary situation
When the stone is blocked,
okay,
you have fever or chills, and or you have completely hydronephrosis, meaning the urine is backing up to the kidneys.
Right.
These are
which
conditions
my
that
sister had, and it was very
correct.
serious.
You put a stent.
She
it's
had
a big
toxic
deal.
septic.
Yeah, she was septic. She
Yeah.
was septic. She was in Boston, or where was she?
She was here in Florida.
In Florida,
yeah,
yeah.
and then she was in intensive care for.
Oh yeah, it's a big deal.
For 14 days.
Yeah,
It's
a big
was
deal.
bad. Yeah.
Of course, But
so
as long
you
as
had
it's not I had kidney stone. I was my first kidney stone. I was in Boston. As a matter of fact, I was the urologist on call in Boston, and the Boston Medical Center. Saturday morning, my wife at that time was in the emergency room on call, and as a trauma surgeon. And I was reading the Boston Globe in the Saturday morning. You know, fireplace, the dogs, the 2 dogs next to me, and all of a sudden the pain hit me, and I felt like, oh my God, and it was my first kidney stone. I thought I ruptured my aorta. I thought I'm bleeding internally. I'm lying down on the rug, and I had a dog, and the dog didn't like me that much. He liked my wife.
The dog,
and all of a sudden the dog started licking my face. I said, these dogs, they know when I'm going to die.
Right,
because.
right.
You know, dogs, they have a
He
sense.
was
You know,
kissing
they
you
have a
goodbye.
sense.
He was hoping.
He was hoping. He said, that's it. And I said, that's it. The dog knows I'm going to die. So I went to the hospital, to the emergency room, got a CAT scan. As a matter of fact, I was admitted, and at 4 a.m, I passed the stone.
Did you have 2 or 1?
I had 1 kidney stone at that time. Since then, I developed another kidney stone, and I still have one on my right kidney, 9mm stone, a little bit bigger than
9?
But one thing I learned in my 24 years of doing medicine, avoid doctors.
Yeah.
Don't see doctors unless you absolutely need to. So I try to listen to my own advice, and I don't see doctors. If I want any advice, I listen to Captain Brian on his podcast.
Well, I'm lucky that one of my best friends, Dr. Daller, is the master at this. So I called you right away because I was in dire straits.
Captain Brian, you need only 2 friends in your life. You need one that is a urologist and another one with a pickup truck.
Yeah.
Well, everybody needs a guy with a pickup truck and a urologist.
Exactly.
And you got it,
And
right?
you're done.
You're done. You're
it.
good with friends. You know, that's essentially, in a nutshell, all the friendship history that you need.
Oh my God. So what can we do to prevent them?
Sure.
Because, I mean, I don't want another one.
So let's talk about what are the chances that you're going to develop another one. Captain Brian, you have family history of kidney stone. Your father had kidney stone. Your sister had kidney stone. There is a good chance, over 50%, that you're going to develop another one. Now, what can you do to delay that period?
Anything, please tell me.
Number 1, drink plenty of water.
Okay.
How much water you should drink? You should, if you want to be realistic, measure the amount of urine. You have to make 2 liters of urine, about half a gallon of urine a day. So that means you have to drink about 2.5 liters of water.
You got to be a damn sieve.
You really have to flush. The solution for this pollution is dilution. So you have to really dilute the urine, drink plenty of water. Can you put some lemon or some citrus in your water? Yes, you can. Should you drink any soda? No.
I thought the acid causes the...
Too much vitamin C, too much acidity also is not good for you. But a little bit of citrus, as a matter of fact, citrate, okay, what we give patients with kidney stone is working well. So a little bit of lime, a little bit of orange is okay. Too much of that, it's not good, okay?
And iced tea is bad. Yeah?
Iced tea is horrible. Why? Because iced tea has a lot of oxalate. You know, tea, Captain Brian, was designed to drink hot and small amount. Only in America, we buy at Publix these gallons of iced tea. Right. It's not designed. Black tea was designed to drink small amount, and it's okay to drink small amount, but large amount of iced tea is absolutely a bad idea. Same with dark soda. You know, all the Coca-Cola. Soda is horrible for you to begin with, but has high oxalate. You know, other vegetables that you should try to avoid are okra, things like that. Too much spinach.
What's okra have?
Okra has a lot of oxalate. And the stone that you have, we didn't analyze your stone yet, but it's called calcium oxalate, most likely. And calcium oxalate, you need the oxalate. Now, a lot of people, you know, Captain Brian says, well, should I avoid, you know, dairy products? Should I avoid any calcium supplementation or anything like that? The quick answer, it's a myth. You should not avoid calcium. Why? Calcium is ubiquitous in your body. Your bone is made out of calcium. If you're not going to take enough calcium in your diet, you're going to develop osteoporosis.
Yeah, your bones
and no matter what, your kidney stone are going to develop because it depends on oxalate, not on calcium. You follow me?
Okay.
It does not depend on calcium, it depends on oxalate. So taking your calcium that you're supposed to, let's say you're supposed to, at your age, you should take 1,000 milligrams of calcium that is in your dietary calcium. You know, when you reach, 60 years old, you should take 1,200 milligrams of calcium.
Is that hard to do?
No, very easy to do.
It's easy.
Very easy to do. You have plenty of calcium in your diet. In Western diet, we have plenty of calcium. Unless you eat crap like processed food and stuff like that. Right. So again, let's go back to processed food. You should avoid processed food. Why? Because of the high level of sodium, salt. You should cut down on salt. Why? Salt will increase your risk of developing kidney stone. So you should cut down on processed food because processed food has a high level of sodium. You know, as you know, being in the restaurant business, salt is in everything. Sure. And being in processed food, they put a lot of salt on everything.
So what's the chances now that because I had one, is there more growing? Like how does it work?
So how do kidney stone develop? Even?
Yeah.
So in order for kidney stone to develop, you have to have a condition in your urine. Your urine has to be concentrated. That's why if you drink a lot, you make it dilute, so you are not going to have any precipitation of stones. And you have to have a nidus. You have to have a tiny particle that are floating around that are going to bind to each other. They are going to nucleate and become a stone.
What's the particle come from?
So those particles are in your diet. So for example, particle of protein or particle. So high level of protein is also not good for you. Okay. So eating too much red meat to begin with, it's not good for you. But if you eat high level of anything with high level of protein, it's also going to increase your risk of developing kidney stones.
So when you look at the CAT scan, you don't see anything else in there?
I didn't see anything else right now that is pending. But in the next 5 to 7 years. 5 to 7 years.
To grow?
Yes.
So that's when I can expect another one?
Another one. But again, if you listen to me, and if you listen to your own podcast, and we should start listening to our own podcast because we should listen to our own advice.
I agree.
We should drink plenty of water. I don't drink enough water, and I should be drinking enough water, and we should do that. And everything we talk about in this podcast, we like to practice what we preach, and we should practice what we preach. And we believe in that. Otherwise, we wouldn't be talking about it. So we truly believe in hydration. We truly believe in water. We truly believe in
which I struggle with the hydration.
Me too.
I can't find time to just chug water.
I don't find the time. I have to force myself to drink.
Yeah.
I have to force myself.
I drink a couple nice glasses before I go to bed. I drink. Don't find the time to drink everything I want to drink.
Me too. But I do think that the most important glass of water you should drink is in the morning when you wake up. you are dry. You've been mouth breathing. You're breathing all night. You obviously you didn't drink anything all night, so you're extremely dry. How do you know you lost a lot of water? Go on the scale. You go on the scale. You lost 2 pounds. 2 pounds of what, Captain
I
Brian?
love when I look at
It wasn't fat. It wasn't fat. Guaranteed it wasn't fat.
That.
This was water. Of course, you go on the scale in the morning and say, "Whoa, I lost 2 pounds." Captain Brian is the man.
Yeah.
It's water. Yeah. So you need to hydrate yourself.
So you need to drink more.
You need to drink more. You need to drink more.
I'm gonna watch this, Doc. I'm gonna try to drink. What? Can you still lose a lot of weight when you're drinking water as much as that?
Absolutely, absolutely. So water is 0 calorie. Water is extremely important for overall. And we have done podcasts on weight loss, but we are going to do another podcast on really behavioral modification. There's nothing more important than water, Captain Brian. Water is important to avoid kidney stone. Water is important to, your body is 70% water. Your cells, when they're in water, they thrive. It's like a flower that is flourishing.
Yes.
That you put it in water. You're still alive. Everything is like floating in water. It's wonderful.
All right, guys.
This is a.
Anything else that we missed on these damn kidney stones besides I don't want anymore?
No, Captain Brian, you don't wish it on your worst enemy to have a kidney stone. This is something that it's not fun. It's painful. And overall, men, we don't take pain very well. We are not.
We all think we can.
But we really can't.
Yeah,
we really can. Women can take pain. Women can take pain. My females that come to my office with kidney stone are not like you. They don't complain. They don't call in the middle of the road. I can make it, Doc. I can make it. I mean, they come.
Doc,
they show
I was blacking out, man.
They man up. And the word man up, it should be women up.
I was blacking out. I'm like, Doc, I can't do it.
I can make it.
I
can't make it.
I can't make it. Like, that pain was so weird.
Unbelievable.
I've been punched in the face. I've been hurt so many different ways, but not that weird pain. It was like my body was on fire inside out. Damn it.
Not fun. Not fun at all.
Well, guys, this is the Captain's Log, Dr. Daller. My sidekick on Tuesdays. We do a great show. I hope you guys enjoy it. He has a lot of medical advice. I have none, but he enjoys listening to me. Anyway, this is the Captain's Log. You can reach us. I'm at Captain Brian, CaptBrien, and you are
at Daller MD.
Thanks for watching, guys. If you like the show, leave us a review. We get a lot of nice reviews over the holiday.
Absolutely.
We're getting about 5,000 downloads a week now.
Yeah,
so the podcast is growing, and I appreciate you guys watching. Thanks for tuning in. We're out.